Representing the 25 to 28 foot class in the bay boat category, the Grady-White 251 Coastal Explorer has an overall length of 24 feet 7 inches, a beam of 8 feet 6 inches, and a max horsepower rating of 300. Built for inshore and offshore fishing with a family, she has a draft of 14 inches, a dead rise of 16 degrees, a dry weight of 3,550 pounds, and a fuel capacity of 78 gallons. Now, let's hear more from our hosts, George Labonte and Rick Riles.
George, we all know people that are just fun to be around. Well, like me. Every year we get to do some boats that are just fun to be on. How about the one we had today?
Well, this is a really unique boat, Rick, and I want to tell you why. Do you know who C. Raymond Hunt is?
Sure.
Well, tell me who he is.
Well, we've been around boats. He's one of the most famous hull designers ever.
Grady-White has incorporated the CV2 design, which is the C. Ray Hunt design, into their entire line. They built a bottom that's a continual variable dead rise. On the bottom, there's no two places on the keel where the dead rise is the same. It starts with a really sharp entry in the front. It's constantly changing. It flares back to a 30-degree dead rise in the center and then a 16-degree dead rise at the transom. This boat will float in 14 inches of water. But using that continual variable bottom, what they've made is a boat that is offshore capable that will go fish in shallow water and in the backwater. It's got a lot going on the inside. Why don't we jump up on and take a look around?
I'm ready. George, there's a reason why the creature comforts are so nice in here. Grady-White was smart enough to understand how many families are getting into fishing. A woman had to sign off on every piece of this, and there's a reason why it looks so good.
There's a threefold function to the piece that's right behind you. This becomes just regular forward seating with a V. This filler piece here is a fiberglass insert to make it into a casting deck. If we remove these cushions and have a glass walk around casting deck, it's very sturdy to walk on, but you can take that piece out of there, add it right here, and turn this front console seat also into a sun lounge. And when you do that, Rick, you don't impede your fishability around it. Also, you can raise it up and have a table right here too that you can sit to right there. You can address it from right here. It's really three functions in one, and it's really well designed. Another neat configuration up here, these forward seating, you've got two matching lounge seats where you can raise the back of the seat up and recline very comfortably on either side of the boat as well.
George, I love the cushions and the inserts and all that, but don't you dare leave this bow area without talking about that trolling motor. Offshore, 15, 18 knots of wind this morning, nasty sea. Come back here, creep along the mangroves. What a deadly weapon for any size boat.
Also, I really notice and I like these rod holders here. They've got 3 rod holders on each side behind me and over here too. If you're the guy up on the bow casting, you can have your go stick, your standby rods right there. That's not all, Rick. We've also got fish boxes up here. There's 2 insulated boxes. There's an 81-quart insulated box on each side of the boat. You've got an insulated drink cooler underneath the seat here. Tackle trays that go in this side. There's a pull-out drawer that you can load a bunch of stuff in. You can have your own little self-contained fishing unit here. All your food, drinks, rods, everything. Let's not forget, you've got this cool bow boarding ladder too, which is great for a day like this to put that retractable ladder down and climb out of the boat without ever breaking your neck, falling out of the thing. Let's move to the middle of the boat and check out the rest of this rig.
George, you step back here, it's all Grady, isn't it? The Grady name goes right through, everything's solid. And I mean, this is laid out so simple and so solid.
Yeah, you know what? I love this top right here. This is completely attached only to the console. It's a light T-top. I mean, this thing is a really, really smart design. Full height, wraparound, panoramic glass right here. It's really easy to see through all the way around, and it's tight. You can get behind it in the wind.
Now, you went down inside the console.
I mean, console large enough to get inside, plenty of room. They've got a head in this one here. You can add a head to it. I mean, there's plenty of room in there.
Now, lots of people are putting live wells in their rocket launchers. I really like the way that you access this one.
I see what you're saying, Rick. And this is a 24, 25 gallon live well right here. Now, it fills through this whole top to bottom fill. It's really smart. And to wrap this up here, Rick, obviously you've got rod storage right here, and you've got yet another place to store tackle trays right there.
George, of course you can remove these cushions and have a casting platform back here, but they've got a neat feature you were showing me.
I have never seen a jump seat that's rigged up like this. This is like the next level jump seat.
I want you to try that seat out.
Can I? I might not want to get up. Yeah, look at that.
Okay, I mean, but now sit down in it.
Oh,
how's that?
I definitely want to get up.
Okay, just pop the back of it. How about that? That's pure Grady comfort right there.
Couldn't be any easier. So you've got two really comfortable seats right here, in addition to the matching two on the front that work the same way. And I told you there was another live well. That's right here. I mean, what more do you need?
Oh, what more do I need? No wasted space, George. How about this? Storage under the front of each one of these.
Drop-in tray, I like it, I like it.
Well thought out.
If you want to get in the water, you can use that second retractable boarding ladder right there. There's a lot going on this boat. If you haven't been on this boat, you definitely need to take a look at it.
Well, of course the guy that has the 30-foot Grady-White, if he wants to look at a bay boat, is going to look at it. But it's also a boat to be looked at for any serious bay boat buyer. They hit a home run with this 251 Coastal Explorer.